Hello guys, so now in this video let's connect our project to Firebase. So for that, let's without wasting time, let's just go ahead and open our browser. So we can just search for Firebase here. Let's open the console. Then here we can minimize our application. You have to create an account with Firebase. Once you create account, you can go to your console. Then here on my console, I'm gonna click on add new project, and then let's give our project a name. I'm going to name it Open AI ChatGPT. Like that. I'm going to click continue. Then here you can also click continue. Then here you select your account. I'm going to select my default account, and then I'm going to create my project. So I'll wait for our project to finish. Okay, so once our project has finished being created, we click on next. So this is our Firebase console. Next, here we can connect our application to iOS, Android, and the web. But there is a new way of connecting to Flutter here. So let's just go ahead and click Flutter. So here's our instructions to connect our project. So the easiest way to get you started is to use the Flutter CLI. So before you continue, make sure to install the CLI. So let's just right click here and open in a new tab. So here the easiest way we can install this is the standalone here. So you can install the Firebase CLI for Windows using one of the following methods. So the easiest way we are going to use, which I already used, is the standalone here. So what to do here is there's a standalone, and then there's an npm method. So this is the instruction of the standalone. This is another way. So we are going to use this. So for this, when you to download and run the binary for Firebase CLI, follow these steps. So to download, you just go on ahead and click here. So once you click here, I've already downloaded. You are going to download let me minimize this file here, the Firebase 2 installation for Windows. So once you download this, you can go ahead and install it, accessing the binary to open a shell where you can run the Firebase command. So once you install this Firebase file that you've downloaded, you install it, and then once you install it, you continue to log in. So after installation is done, you come back down here where logging and test the Firebase CLI. So for that, you have to run this command. Let me just show you right now. After I've installed it, after you run that, you are going to see something like this. I've clicked it, and then I'm gonna click run. So once I run it, this is what I get. So here, after it's done, it's going to, you have to sign in. Since I'm already signed in, it says you already logged in with my account here. So if we go back here, it says you need to log in, and then you log in with your Google account. Log in Firebase using your Google account, the one that you used to create your Firebase project. So once you log in, what you do is we can come back to our project here where it says we have installed this, and then we have also logged in, and then after that we need to install Flutter, which we already did. Here we are running our project, which means we have installed Flutter already, and then create a Flutter project, which we also already did since we have our Flutter project running. And then after this is done, we click on next, and then from any directory we can run this command. So all you have to do is to copy this and then minimize this. You can just paste that and run it. After all this is done, we can come back to our browser, and then at the root of your Flutter project directory, run this command. This is your project. So we can copy this and then come back here. So let's minimize this. So this, we've run that command. We can go ahead and close this, and then if you want, you can copy this and go to the Flutter directory, or the easiest way is we go to our project, and then on our lib here we right click, and then we say open in Explorer. This is going to take us to our project, and then here in our project we can come back here, click here, and then on Windows we hold Shift and then right click, and then we have access to open PowerShell here or CMD, and then we open this, which is this is directing us to our project, and then the code that we've just copied here, we can just you paste it here and run it. So we wait for this to finish. So this has selected our project, which is OpenAI ChatGPT, the one we have just created. So we are going to select here. We have Android and iOS selected. So all we have to do here is to press enter. Then it's running. We just wait for our project to finish registering. Okay, so Firebase configuration file, Firebase option generated successful with the following Firebase apps. So we have Android and iOS, and these are the IDs. So this is done. We can close it and then come back to our application. So we have this new file created, Firebase options. The next thing to do now is to add our Firebase packages. So we go to our pub.yaml file, and then we come back to our browser. We go to our pub.dev. Let's open that. The first thing, we can search for Firebase core. Let's search for that. Click on it. click on installation and then copy that. Let's go back to our project. Let's paste that and then go back to our browser. Let's search for Firebase auth. Click it. This one, installation. Let's copy this, go back to our application, paste that one out, and then let's go back to our browser. We are going to search for Firebase storage. This one, let's click on this one again, installation. Let's copy this. Let's go back to our application, paste that one here. Then let's also search for Cloud Firestore. Click on it. Let's copy that. Then go back to our application and paste that one. Let's see, we did not. Oh, we need to click on this one, installation, and then get this, come back to our application and then paste that. Okay, we have our packages. We can run pub.get. Okay, that is done. Let's close that one and then go back to our browser, go back to our Firebase here. So this is done. Let's click next and then let's copy this code and then come back to our application. We can close this and then go to our main.dat, and then up here this should be asynchronous. Then we will say widget flutter binding dot ensure initialize, and then down here we paste that code. Let's also import this package and then import this. So once this is done, we can also come back here and just click continue to console. We are done. Let's go back to our application. Here what we're supposed to do is the other thing is we need to come back here in our Android application, build.gradle, and then we want to change our minimum SDK to 21. Then let's also change our target SDK to 33. We can close this and then let's try our application. Let's run it. So we have an error which is coming from here. So to fix this error, we can come back here and let's run Flutter clean. Once this is done, we can say Flutter pub.get. Okay, now let's just stop it and try it again. So our application looks like it's running. So our application is running. As you can see, our application is running. This means that we have successfully connected to Firebase. So the next thing we are going to do now is to log in our user to Firebase, and then from there onwards we are going to continue with our AI. Thank you for watching, guys, and see you in the next video.